You are in Kedusha right now, in holiness, in the world of Ein Sof. Only you can't reveal it because of the lack of the correct desire for it. This is why our whole work is clarifying, scrutinizing the desire. And if a person realizes that this is what he's aiming for, then the more he clarifies his deficit, this is not really what I should need. That is maybe the right deficit, that I don't have adhesion, that I don't have the joy of unity with friends, that I don't come out of myself to some extent, that I don't have these or those discernments in order to aim myself towards something that is related to the king, to the giver. Meaning, if one is immersed in building the deficit, then feeling the deficit becomes a pleasure, because that's his goal. And the more lacking he is, the happier he is. And the more his desire becomes qualitative and he engages in those different layers, he understands that he moves closer to the goal. That is basically what we need to achieve. And he is so immersed in those discernments towards the king that he begins to realize that the yearning, the longing, is the reward. It's as if he doesn't demand the feast anymore. Just longing for the king, wanting the king, and besides that lacking nothing, that becomes the reward, the greatest fulfillment. And then he discovers that this is how it is. This is what Baal Sulam writes to us in his letters, that they discover that they lied to themselves. Before, they thought that the fulfillment is the goal, and now they discover that the deficit is the goal. What does it mean to leave the regular pleasures in which I live and which aim me to do what I do in life? From this pleasure to that pleasure, that's how we are manipulated each and every moment. So now I need to understand that those manipulations, those turns I take in life, they will also take on a different shape. And the way I will turn is unknown to me as well. There is some sort of a program, of an algorithm here, the whole process that is unknown to me. Because if I am talking about man's essence, then it is a will to enjoy. And if I need to change my will to enjoy from something natural to something unnatural, then I don't know what's going on here. But I need to direct myself, aim myself to begin with, as much as I can, that this is what's going to happen with me, and this is what I'm going to do. At least the focus being that, the aim being that, helps me not scatter myself, not be confused. Why does it happen? Why do things happen? If I understand that I'm going to change my appetite, my vessels, my deficits to be aimed at something else, then it already becomes clearer to me why I experience those shakes and fluctuations, why do things change, why I encounter unpleasant or pleasant states and discernments. I begin to then see in everything that happens a pattern, a system, a real method that is pre-planned by cause and consequence, that works on me in a gradual fashion in order to change my interior, to change the deficit I had and the fulfillment I craved to something else.